Hey, you guys remember that show Nip Tuck on FX? Some weird, like, plastic surgery, soft porn fucking show on FX. Remember that show would come on? I was like 14 or 15. I'd be looking over my shoulder. It's kind of crazy the shit you can put on TV. Anyone could just be watching it. I mean, every episode was just some wild ass intercourse. Jesus. Anyways, what was the signature line in that show when they would have the new patient? It was, "So what don't you like about yourself?" Or "Tell me what you don't like about yourself," something like that. "Oh, it's my nose, it's my fucking forehead or whatever." Snip snap, get me right. I don't know how I feel about all that plastic surgery, but the point of today's video is I think that's actually a really, really good question that we can ask ourselves often. What don't you like about yourself? Sounds negative, but it can be very positive. If the thing you don't like about yourself is well within your control to change. If it's your height, you're better off going acceptance mode. If it's your skin color, that'd be weird. Better off going in acceptance mode. If it's your muscle insertions, if you're a fitness guy, oh man, I got long biceps. I don't have the real like peaky shit, you know what I mean? I got long, I mean I'm a long-limbed bastard. So if I get real torn up about not having that Arnold Schwarzenegger like high peak of the bicep, I'm just causing myself pain my whole life because I can train my biceps forever, and the kind of biceps I have will grow and get bigger and stronger, but they'll never have that exact shape. The point being, if it's something you can't control, don't sweat it. If it's something you can control, you're going to be better off sweating it. You're going to be better off focusing on, hey, I really don't like how my shirts sit on me. I'm like tucking it in, then I'm pulling it out, and then I'm tucking it in. I'm trying to find, how can I get away with this flabby fucking stomach I have? When ultimately you could just not have a flabby stomach and mentally be way better off. The correlation between physical health and mental health, this has to be a topic that you and I revisit almost every fucking video because it's inescapable. It's inescapable. It's crazy town. What's being promoted these days? Yes, that voice in your head screaming at you to please change because you're unhealthy and overweight. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. You should. It's there for a reason. Negative emotions, that's our guidance system saying no. And positive emotions is our guidance system saying yes. If we are led by our positive emotions to do positive things and we're all like, yeah, that makes sense, I'm in agreement, then the inverse also has to be true. That our negative emotions are steering us away from doing some wacky shit. What don't you like about yourself? Is it the way you carry yourself? Is it the way you speak? Is it the way you enunciate? It's been a big one for me. To this day, it still comes up every now and again, hopefully not in this fucking video. But I used to be a mumbling ass motherfucker. Still comes up from time to time. If I just said, well, I guess that's just the way it is, and lived my whole life being a unclear, mumbling, my whole life people are saying, sorry, what? What'd you say? Like, can you speak more clearly? The best thing that could have happened to me is getting embarrassed when I'm having to repeat myself a second time, a third time, a fourth time. The best thing that could have happened to me in those moments, the best thing that did happen to me, is my face turning red, a boss at a job being like, hey, can you just speak more boisterously? Can you speak more like a man and less like a little bitch? It's basically what this cat told me one time. And I'm glad he did. Because it was embarrassing in that moment, not because I cared that much about that guy or what he thought, but it's not the point. If I didn't like it, that means something. So I've been working on my enunciation for years. Slowly but surely getting better. Because it is in fact a characteristic, a trait that I have control over. If you don't like your internal dialogue, if you have a negative internal dialogue, and you don't spend an ounce of energy your entire life to fix it, you're just a dumbass motherfucker. Straight up. You're just a dumbass motherfucker. I swear. Because you can change it. If you don't like the excess body fat you have, if you don't like the job you have, if you don't like the relationship you have, you're way better off fully accepting, digesting, agreeing with yourself that, yeah, I really don't like that shit. Now we have a true starting point. Okay, I don't like this thing about me. What's the opposite of that thing? Let me go that way. I'm over here and I don't like it, so I'm going to go that way. It's not that fucking difficult. It's certainly not that fucking complicated. You just think in opposites. I hate the way I feel after I drink, so I won't drink. I hate the way I look in the mirror, so I'll eat differently than the way I've been eating for the last 5, 10, 15, 20 fucking years. I don't like where I'm at in my career, so I'm going to work harder or I'm going to choose a different one. But again, in this era, people say, no. All those negative feelings, don't worry about that. And anyone that's saying that, they're having the same issues as you, and they've also not resolved it. Because someone that's resolved it, they'll say, oh, dude, you'll be happy as a motherfucker over here. Like, you will love your life. You're fat and you don't like it? Uh-huh. I used to be fat and I didn't like it. What'd you do? I got fit and I love it. Going that way. We're going this way. Focus on what you don't like about yourself. Completely annihilate it, remove it, evaporate it, head the opposite direction, watch your life transform and change for the better, and now we have a higher quality of life. Let's go.